unboxing a bunch of records that I've ordered via Discogs from StevieRayVinyl. How good is StevieRayVinyl? I don't know. First time ordering from them. We're gonna unbox it and we're gonna find out. Sharing that with you coming up next. Hello vinyl community, music lovers, and anyone else who just happened to stumble upon this video. Welcome to Tone and Grooves. My name is Jeff, and what you're watching is the next video in a series. Only the second video in the series, I think. A series that I started or promised to start back like 6 months ago. A series of videos unboxing orders placed via Discogs or eBay, whatnot, online sellers, unboxing them and then like showing the vinyl as like vinyl finds, but also reviewing the sellers, whether they be Discogs or eBay or other sellers. So a little bit of a review video of the seller as well as a vinyl finds video. And that's what we're gonna do today. I have here a box that I received just the other day from a seller, a Discog seller called StevieRayVinyl. I have never ordered from StevieRayVinyl before. This is the first order I've placed with them. I have, they often come up in my daily emails from Discogs saying, hey, check out these albums that are available now on Discogs, and they come up often. StevieRayVinyl. They're one similar to Philadelphia Music, like I reviewed the previous video. They have a large selection, lots of stuff, thousands of records. There's usually 150, 200 of records that they are selling that are in my want list, and I just thought, I'm going to order from them, check them out, and continue the series. So here we go. Without further ado, let's unbox this box, which I must say I'm already slightly disappointed with. As you can see, it is one of the LP mailer folders, and it's a big one. I don't appreciate that, honestly, when it comes to big orders. I mean, I think there's 8, 9, 10 records in here, and I don't like the LP mailer folders for a big order like that. They start to bend. As you can see, it's already, it's squishing. It's already kind of bent a little bit. They just don't hold, the shape, and it doesn't become a secure box, to ship records in. That's one thing that I do like about Philadelphia Music. When they ship big orders of, a large number of records, they ship them in an actual box. They do not use the mailer folder. They use them for 1, 2, maybe 3 records. But when you have a big order, 8, 10 records or more, they don't use these folders. They use a box. So I'm already a little bit disappointed. And you can see there's some bumping on the corner here, and there's some bumping on this corner here and whatnot. So we'll see how this turns out. What kind of condition the vinyl is in. So here we go. Slice it and dice it. Oops. Down the middle. Boom. Boom. All right. There is no extra cardboard in here. As no filler pads, there's a bubble wrap thing here, but other than that, there's no extra cardboard. It just goes right into the records. That doesn't thrill me. I'm kind of a stickler when it comes to packaging. I want good, secure packaging, and honestly, it kind of irks me when sellers don't do that. So let's see what we got. There's a mix of a little bit of everything in here. Maybe not everything. I know there's some jazz. There is some lounge / exotica. There's some classical. Outside of that, I honestly don't remember. So, oh, and I should get the order up on the screen here so that we can see what kind of condition they said these records were in and how much I paid. So let's get that up here. Okay. And I'm going to turn a light on here so that we can get some light on the vinyl. First up, some classical, very early music. This is Gregorian Chant. This is Gregorian Chant, Montserrat. I'm not even going to bother trying to pronounce all these European names and whatnot. This is on the archive label. Kind of cool that it's in, you know, a plastic sleeve. Whoop, there's that. Back cover. Let's see here. This was graded near mint. Near mint. So let's see what we got here. It's on the archive label. Really nice condition. I mean, it's in really nice condition. Now I can see a couple of very light scuffs on there. Maybe that's just some stuff that will clean off once I run it through the spin clean. But you know, I don't know. Close to near mint, but just looking at what I see right there, I would have called it very good plus. Not near mint. Near mint should be exactly that. Nearly perfect. I mean, like, you know, basically like a brand new record. That's close, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm too picky. You guys tell me what you think. That was, how much did I pay for that? $4.50 for that Gregorian Chant record. So let's see. Next up, we've got little. This is Richard Haman and his orchestra. So some lounge, not quite exotica, more lounge music. You know, leaning kind of jazzy, easy listening. I know this cover was graded not very well. It said it did have some water damage, which it does down here in the corner. You can see that. Nice cheesecake cover though. Definitely has water damage, and at the top as well, and on the back. No original sleeve in there. It's on Mercury. It's a mono copy. Let's see what we got here. Condition on the vinyl was great. Whoop, go back. Very good. Very good. So let's see what we got here. Again, Mercury. Whoop, Mercury. It's a mono copy. And there's some light scuffs, maybe some light scratches. Looks like, let me see if I can feel that. Looks like everything's mainly surface variety, nothing deep that I can feel. Little bit of spindle hole wear. I think very good's a fair grade on that. I would agree with that. And I'd say nice, really nice condition for very good. So I'm pleased with that one. And that was $2.50. Here we got some jazz, some trad jazz, traditional jazz. This is Jimmy McPartland and Art Hodes or Hodis. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. That's a Mercury stereo. So. Jacket is in nice shape, and I think this one was very good, if I'm not mistaken. And I would call that very good, definitely. Art Hose, Jimmy McPartland, cool cover, a little bit of cheesecakey there. It's in an original sleeve, cool original sleeve with this Mercury portable hi-fi stereo system, very cool. And this was graded very good plus. So let's see what we got here. Very good plus. There's one scratch, but it's definitely a surface scratch. Two scratches, definitely surface. Little bit of spindle hole wear, but not much. Yeah, that's a solid, very good plus. Solid, very good plus. Very happy with that. Very happy with that. Jimmy McPartland and Art Hodis, not sure which, meet me in Chicago. So that's traditional jazz, Dixieland, you know, early jazz style. Awesome stuff. I'm happy with that. Very cool. And let's see. Next up is some lounge / exotica. We got Richard Haman and his orchestra, again, Havana in Hi-Fi. Hi-Fi, that is a Mercury stereo. Super excited to get this. I have like a Mercury stereo, Living Present stereo sampler album, and a track was on there from this album, and I mean, just it's a great cover. Nice cheesecake cover. This what I don't remember what the cover was great on this. You know what? It's funny how you can't on Discogs app, like you can't see the grading on the cover. I think it was very good plus, if I'm not mistaken. I think this was a very good plus jacket and vinyl, and I mean, yeah, it's got a bump corner down here, so remnants of a price sticker. I probably would have called this very good. Not very good plus, but I mean, it's close. There's not much. You got a little edge wear here. But like I said, since I can't actually see the cover grading on my app there, can't fault them. The vinyl, they definitely graded very good plus. So let's see what we got here. Very good plus vinyl. This has got some weird, like scratch, like in the run out groove, which is kind of odd. It does have some, you can see some lights, some scratches. Can't feel those, so I'm hoping those are just surface. But they're a little bit deeper than, yeah, especially given the other, you know, record, the other Richard Haman, which was graded very good, you know, in comparison. This looks like that one. So I really think this one probably should have gone very good, not very good plus. So there's just too many, you know, scuffs / surface scratches in my book for this to be very good plus. So I'm a little bit disappointed. We'll see how it plays, but visually, I probably would call this very good, not very good plus. All right, what's up next? Oh, what did we pay for that one, the Havana? We paid $4.50. Maybe I already said that. $4.50. Next up is some more traditional jazz. This is Turk Murphy's jazz band. Turk Murphy's San Francisco Jazz Band, and this is Volume 1. This is on the Mother Lode Records label, and this is still sealed. Still sealed. So they graded this one mint. I think the jacket they called near mint. I'm going to open it up. I mean, you can't fault them for what's inside here, right? Because they don't know. But just for grins and giggles, Mother Lode label. It's kind of a cool label. And it's definitely near mint. Definitely near mint. It's been sitting in a paper sleeve, so there's a little bit of surface marks there. I don't know. We'll see how that cleans up. But you can see here, you can still see vinyl is still poking through there on the spindle hole. So never been played. Nice condition. And once we clean that baby up, I'm sure it's going to be awesome. So, and this I paid $1.70. It was $1.70 for Turk Murphy and his San Francisco jazz band. Turk Murphy is a, trad jazz, Dixieland trombonist. So this is going to be super cool. When You're Smiling's on here. I love that song. When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. All right, what's up next? What is this? Ay, ay, ay. All right, well, we have some classical. This is early Renaissance music. Heinrich Isaac. So this is a mass, and a mass and some motets. And it was described as near mint, the vinyl. The record, or the jacket, as you can see, is a former library copy. I don't remember this being described as a former library copy with a pocket and stickers all over the front of it. I do not remember that being mentioned at all. I'm going to see if I can see more detail about the shoot. Just pause a minute. I'm going to see if I can get more info on that, because I don't think that was described, and that's really very disappointing. Okay, so I found the full order on Discogs' main website, not the app. So it was described: vinyl, near mint, and the sleeve very good. It says residue from stickers on cover, and sticker on label. It does not mention that this was a former library copy, so there's nothing about the card pocket being on here. So to me, that's a big miss. That should be mentioned. I mean, it's like the book world, I mean, when you're into collecting books and antique books and antiquarian books and whatnot. I mean, ex-library is like a standard phrase, so I think that's worth mentioning. I mean, you should describe any record that's a former library record should be described as that. And it's not near mint. There's one light scratch on there. 2, 3, 4. So very good plus. A very good plus record. Described as near mint. So that's disappointing. I'm not very happy with that, as you can probably tell. Okay, what's up next? Up next we have, again, some trad jazz with, it's the last one, Bob Scobie's Frisco Jazz Band featuring Clancy Hayes. This is Beauty and the Beat. Cool jacket. It's on RCA Victor. It's a mono pressing. It's got tape on the jacket. It's got a price sticker on the back. Let's see how this was graded. This was graded very good, very good. So very good jacket, very good vinyl, and I would, I'd probably go with very good. It's been tape repaired. That's not noted in there in the description. Doesn't actually say, seams repaired with Scotch tape or anything like that. But it was given a very good grading. So let's see what the vinyl looks like. And some light surface marks, a few light scuffs, some light scratches. One heavier scratch here that I don't feel that with my finger. Don't feel it with my... I think that might click. I don't know. But it's a mono pressing. The mono cartridge is awfully forgiving on these mono records, so we'll see. That may not sound, may not affect play. We'll check it out and see. So, I feel good in that as a very good. But the jacket, I really just kind of feel like that should have been noted, that there's tape on the sleeves, on the seams. So there you have it. That's it. No extra cardboard, just the bubble wrap there. Yeah. I don't know. I have a mixed initial reaction. I feel like some of that was a little bit overgraded, and some definite things there, like with that X-Library copy, that really should have been noted. I tend to steer away from X-Library records because library records, in my experience, I mean, even with classical, oftentimes tend to be abused, you know. So had I known that was an X-Library record, I probably would have steered away from it, especially for what did I pay for that? For $4.85. The Bob Scobie there, the last one, the Bob Scobie record was $1.65. So for less than $2, I'm totally happy with that. Okay, so there you have it. That's Stevie Ray Vinyl. Right now, you know, my initial reaction is kind of mixed. Yeah, like I was saying, I really feel like the X-Library record should have been noted that it was an X-Library. But like I said, especially for the price. But other than that, you know, pretty good. I don't know. We'll see when I clean them up how they all play and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know. Right now, my initial reaction is somewhat mixed. So I don't know. You know, it's good. I just feel like it's good to know how, you know, different sellers, you know, how they grade and how, you know, I mean, what your experience is. You know, and I think there's been some sellers that I've bought from, you know, in the past, and kind of had similar reaction, you know, but for the price and whatnot, you know, it was like, it kind of comes out in the wash. And so moving forward, you know, to order from them again, you just kind of keep that in your mind, you know, okay, this is kind of how they grade, but the price, you know, so I can, you know, maybe expect that it's not going to be quite near mint or, you know, quite very good plus, but, you know, for the price, maybe it's worth it. But I don't know. It's a lot more fun though, I think, when, like with Philadelphia music, you know, when I buy from them, I just know, like, I just trust. There's no little game there to play. If they say near mint, it's near mint, and they hardly ever use near mint. So if they say near mint, they mean near mint. And very good plus is, you know, like I've said before, you know, Philadelphia music's very good plus is what a lot of sellers call near mint. So you just know that, and you can trust that, and it becomes a you know, a no-brainer just to buy from them. I don't know. This one, Stevie Ray Vinyl, you know, right now I'm thinking there would be one where I would take into consideration, you know, near mint probably means very good plus, and if the price calls for it, buy it, but definitely take that in consideration. There's my unboxing and review of Stevie Ray Vinyl. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Do it if you want to. That'd be fantastic. You know, whatever. Like I said, I care more about the interaction. Drop some comments. If you've bought from Stevie Ray Vinyl, I'd love to hear about your experiences. I mean, how did you feel? You know, maybe this is just an off, you know, order, and they're usually a lot better than this, you know, or maybe this is kind of standard for them. I don't know. I would love to hear back from you. What's your experience with Stevie Ray Vinyl? And outside of Stevie Ray Vinyl, what are other sellers that you recommend? I always appreciate hearing, you know, things like that. Where to go, who to shop from, who to buy from, that kind of thing. So drop some comments below, chime in. And again, thanks for watching, and until next time, stay in the groove.